This is a picture of Joel Kaplan, who I believe is currently the actually Chief Global Affairs Officer for Meta. And the title there makes a difference because there was one a few days ago. His shift is a bit of a deal, so we'll get to that at the end of this report. But the breaking news from about an hour ago as I record this for you, as it's being recorded, as you put it into the system, is that Joel Kaplan was sat on the couch with Fox and Friends crew and talked about the new plans for Meta platforms. Of course, under CEO Mark Zuckerberg, they are announcing the termination of third-party fact-checking programs across Facebook and Instagram to aim for enhancing free expression on the platforms. Now, what does this mean? It means literally the discontinuation of fact checking. The fact checking that's done by third-party contractors or offsite, not so much Meta employees that go through and examine some of the things being posted, some of them using, AI technology and just sort of scanning for basic stuff, but many of them actually reviewing, watching, seeing what's out there that's saying what's out there that's actually not quite true or maybe more true than people want to believe. The fact checking are gone. So no longer will it be robot or people fact checkers checking things posted on their platforms, but they will introduce community notes, just like X, formerly Twitter, has done. So what this model means is anyone watching a video, anyone reading a post, anyone getting information off their platforms can comment on what they think about it as whether it is truer or falser than it may be. Implementing if it seems like it's disinformation, something that's overly blown, just like the comments section, these are notes that community can kind of upvote and downvote to tell whether this really does sort of pass smell test. It is not a true fact checker. No one's actually getting paid and has to have some accountability of what's going on. It's just people basically Wikipediaing the actual social media platforms. Now, let's get back to Kaplan. There's a transition at Meta where Nick Clegg was essentially the past president of global affairs. He was pretty much a big guy on enforcing moderation policies, making sure that those things actually got done. People actually reviewed what was being posted and to keep Meta safe and to keep just people from seeing bad stuff, making sure it's there. Joel Kaplan is a prominent Republican, former White House Deputy Chief of Staff under George Bush, W. Bush, if you will. So he's got that clout. He's kind of in the tank for Donald Trump. He will succeed, is succeeding. He's on the couch today, so I'm assuming he has the actual job as this job. And right now we're seeing that Meta is steering away from the staunch view of being an independent thing and staying away from political power and political speech and just sort of, staying back and away from it. And maybe not quite embracing it. But after the meeting that Mark Zuckerberg had with Donald Trump, you may see he's lightening the load for maybe allowing more things to happen. More freedom of expression, if you will, more openness of words, less censorship of conservative thought, which in many cases we are talking conservative thought turns into many times disinformation. Don't call me a liberal because I'm not, but it kind of is. So these developments are a strategy shift, obviously at Meta, addressing concerns over censorship and basically fostering more open discourse on the platforms. But does this actually fix the problem, or does it actually make a problem? This is new, breaking news. So by the time you see this, other folks with more prominent audiences will have discovered this and gave more commentary on this. So let me be just one pebble in that pile of gravel of conversation. Comment with me, talk with me. Is this change at Meta a harbinger of things to come across the board for social media, and a bad thing or a good thing specifically for the Meta brand platforms?